Let's talk about speaking too fast. You may realize that you do it. It may have been pointed out to you, but there are really three things that cause any individual to speak too fast, to really fall into the habit of speaking too quickly. The first thing is that we often mistakenly think that we're supposed to speak as quickly as we think. But in reality, your mind has to be ahead of your speech because you have to be considering what it is you're going to say next. It may seem like that process is just a split second ahead, therefore, you do sound spontaneous. But often we get lost in that misconception that you're supposed to speak as quickly as you're thinking. But in reality, you're speaking at a good measured pace, which allows your mind to move at a very fast pace, two totally different speeds. So that's number one. Number two can be, when you're speaking too quickly, could be that you're nervous. It could be that the forces that are at work, in particular, the energy of attention when the spotlight is on you, is causing you to have either a slight or a very dramatic fight or flight response. And usually what happens is metabolism, heartbeat, everything starts to pick up, and along with it goes your voice. Which brings me to number three. And it is actually the way that you combat all of these other forces going on, forces in a public speaking scenario. The third thing that often happens is that people don't pay enough attention to their breathing. Now, when we speak, it is on an exhalation of air. So the air going out of your body is your voice. The amount of air will also increase the volume, but it also is a manner of slowing you down. And the reason taking a deliberate breath will affect slowing you down is because your mind in the subconscious is monitoring whether you have enough vocal fuel in the tank. That vocal fuel is the air in your lungs. Also, if you're focusing on your deliberate breathing, and you take a deliberate breath, you give yourself permission to take that deliberate breath, you will be causing there to be slight pauses within your speech, which helps to slow you down, but also helps your listeners process what it is that you're saying. So you can see that if you accept and embrace the idea that your mind and your mouth are moving at different speeds, understand that there is going to be some physical reaction to being in the spotlight. But if you ground yourself in deliberate breathing and allow those pauses to occur, plus you have enough vocal fuel to speak in a relaxed way, you will begin the process of slowing down your voice.